Hello, it is 9 p.m. in RTD. It's time to English New Edition. For tonight headlines, we have the Minister of Transport lays the foundation stone for the international scene in Gaza. Welcome to our newsroom. A decisive step towards strengthening the health sector was taken today with the signing of a partnership agreement between the Ministry of Higher Education and Research, represented by Dr. Nabil Mohammed Ahmed, and the Ministry of Health, represented by Dr. Ahmed Roble Abdillah. The ceremony was attended by the Secretary General of the Ministry of Health, Mohammed Ali Mohammed, the Secretary General of the Ministry of Higher Education, Mr. Abu Bakr Hassan, the President of the University of Djibouti, Dr. Jama Mohammed Hassan.
Step towards strengthening the health sector was taken today with the signing of a partnership agreement between the Ministry of Higher Education and Research, represented by Dr. Nabil Mohammed, and the Ministry of Health, represented by Dr. Ahmed Roble. This agreement aims to consolidate the joint effort of the two ministries for the development of the capacities of the University Hospital Center of Djibouti, an essential pillar of our health system. This partnership provides for coordinated actions to strengthen the training of health professionals, encourage research, and innovate in the delivery of health care. The common objective is to support the CHU of Djibouti in its central role in medical excellence and services to citizens. The two ministers will work together within a structured framework to implement joint projects, mobilize the necessary resources, and ensure effective monitoring of the actions undertaken. This initiative reflects the commitment of the institutions to sustainably strengthen the health system and meet the growing needs of the population in terms of care, training, and research. The ceremony was attended by the Secretary General of the Ministry of Health, Mohammed Ali Mohammed, and the Secretary General of the Ministry of Higher Education, Abu Bakr Hassan, the President of the University of Djibouti, Dr. Jama Mohammed, as well as the Director General of CERD, Jalaluddin Mohammed.
The minister, in his speech, the Minister of Health told to the national press that this partnership will facilitate exchanges between the University of Djibouti, ISSS, CERD, and the various institutions of the Ministry of Health. Listen for more details.
Nous venons de signer donc une convention de partenariat.
We have just signed a partnership agreement between the Ministry of Health and the Ministry of Higher Education and Research. Our two ministries share many things. We share research, we share teaching. The doctors and paramedics who work in the Ministries of Health are trained by the various facilities and institutes of higher education. This partnership with higher education will really enable us to facilitate exchange between the University of Djibouti and the Institute of Health Science. In general, the Ministry of Health, whether it's the CHU, but also other institutes, therefore of public health, but also of research of the Ministry of Health. I would like to thank my older brother, Dr. Nabil, for facilitating this reapproachment. It's a reapproachment that we at the Ministry of Health have been hoping for and which is now coming to fruition. We work for the population. We work for the well-being, the health of the population and education.
The Minister of Higher Education and Research stressed that this partnership will enable us to empower resources and collaborate together for the well-being of the Djiboutian population.
Je pense que c'est une très grande journée aujourd'hui pour signer une convention.
Today marks an important step as we sign a crucial agreement, highlighting the excellent rapport we share with Dr. Ahmed and our collective respect for the President's vision of optimizing resources for the people's benefit. I commend the Minister for his bold initiative to establish the University Hospital, a testament to our progress from humble beginnings to notable achievements across Djibouti's institution. The core mission of a university hospital is to provide excellent care, but this requires training and research as fundamental components. Djibouti is equipped with talented, educated individuals capable of leading these efforts and reaching our objectives. To succeed, coordination, collaboration and resource optimization are vital. Through this agreement, we aim to ensure our nation continues to offer top-tier healthcare services. This initial agreement between the two ministries is a step towards a more detailed collaboration involving the university's medical faculty, the research center, and the Health Science Institute. Our goal is to excel in training paramedical staff and to establish our hospital as a renowned international center. I wish great success for this agreement and our aspirations to advance and establish our university hospital as an internationally recognized institution.
The launch of the pilot project construction of bioclimatic pozzolan houses. Today, the Central Laboratory of Equipment organized a landmark ceremony to launch an innovative project for the construction of bioclimatic pozzolan houses. This event is part of a sustainable development approach aimed at combining modern comfort with respect for the environment. Pozzolan, a natural volcanic rock, is prized for its insulating properties and ability to regulate humidity. Used in the construction of these homes, it is an environmentally friendly material that helps reduce the carbon footprint of buildings. Bioclimatic homes designated with this material will also feature technologies that maximizes the use of natural resources such as solar energy. The launch of the construction of bioclimatic pozzolan houses was officially inaugurated with the laying of the foundation stone in the presence of the Minister of Infrastructure, Hassan Hamad Arbahim, the Minister of Commerce, the Minister of Decentralization, the Director General of the Central Laboratory, Ms. Rahima Ahmed Musa, the President of University, the project key partners, Al-Hamdani Company, the numerous members of Parliament. On this occasion, the Minister of Commerce presented a patent at the launch of the pilot project for the construction of bioclimatic pozzolan houses. This innovative project aims to promote sustainable, environmentally friendly housing solution by exploiting the property of pozzolan. For her part, the General Director of the Central Laboratory of Equipment, Rahima Ahmed Musa, underlined the importance of this project in the current context of the fight against climatic change. For his part, the Minister of Infrastructure and Equipment underlined the importance of pozzolan and natural resources abundant in our countries.
C'est avec une grande fierté que je prends la parole aujourd'hui à l'occasion de la première.
It is with great pride that I take the floor today on the occasion of the first beer break of this visionary project, the construction of prototypes of bioclimatic houses. This event symbolizes our collective ambition to make the most of our country's natural resources and adopt innovative practices for a sustainable, resilient future in the face of climate challenges. It offers concrete solutions for sustainable, economically resilient, and environmentally friendly construction. This project is an essential development lever reflecting our desire to build a model that is adapted to our local realities and aligned with our international commitments. The success of this initiative will enable us to improve construction methods and disseminate best practices in the building sector, integrating the quality of materials, the comfort of homes, and the control of environmental impacts.
As part of the peacekeeping operation carried out under the banners of African Union transitional missions in Somalia, the Chief of the Defense Staff, General Dairo Ali Mohammed, yesterday welcomed to Djibouti International Airport some of the elements of the Hill 11 battalions of the Djibouti Armed Forces back home after 1 year's deployment in Somalia. The elements of the Hill 11 battalions were deployed under the directives of the Chief of the General Staff of the Armed Forces, General Zakaria Sheikh Ibrahim, as part of the peacekeeping missions under the aegis of ATMIS. Their mission was mainly to support the Somali authorities in their fight against terrorist groups and to contribute to the stabilization of the country. The return of these troops to their homeland comes against a backdrop of great pride and accomplishment, marking the end of an essential mission to promote peace and security in Somalia. The Republic of Djibouti remains fully committed to peace efforts in Somalia and continues to support initiatives aimed at fostering stability in the region. At the same time, the soldiers received special medical attention and death examinations were carried out to assess their state of health after the mission's medical teams from the French Armed Forces Health Services took charge of each soldier's specific medical needs, ensuring careful follow-up. Following these examinations, the soldier will be granted leave to return home to their families. Since the inauguration of the latest generation CT scanners at Dr. Ahmed Absiye Regional Hospital in Al Zabi on May 11, 2023, health authorities have noted significant improvement in patient care, particularly in the southern regions of the country. The ultra-high performance medical devices was put into the services thanks to the initiative of the President of the Republic, His Excellency Ismail Omar Guelleh. This scanner, which offers exceptional quality services, marks a major step forward in the health sectors of Al Sabih. With an impressive treatment capacity of around 60 patients per day, this scanner is capable of producing three-dimensional X-ray images with a remarkable accuracy of 120 views on a reduced format. It also offers complex services in a variety of files, contributing to more comprehensive medical care. One of the major promises of this technology is its impact on the accessibility of medical care. Previously, many patients in the Al Sabih and Dakhil district had to travel to the capital for medical examinations, including scans. With the installment of this state-of-the-art equipment, these populations now benefit from these services locally. Mr. Miguel Mohammed Hassan, according to the directors, the scanners play an essential role, said, in the health of the southern region, particularly those of Al Sabih and Dakhil. Before its installation, many patients requiring radiological examinations before evacuated to the capital, Djibouti city, often under difficult conditions and with the considerable medical delays. Thanks to this state-of-the-art equipment, these evacuations are no longer necessary, as patients can now benefit from the same quality services directly on site, reducing costs and waiting times. A large delegation led by the Diaidin Said Mamakrama, non-resident ambassador of Djibouti to the Sultanate of Oman, and Colonel Waaz Omar Boghore, commander of the Coast Guard, visited the Sultanate of Oman. The occasion of this visit was to take part in the closing ceremony of an academy training courses attended by 10 officers of the Djibouti Coast Guard in specialized courses at the Sultan Qaboos Academy of Police Sciences. This ceremony coincided with the celebrations of the Royal Oman Police Days on January 5, 2025, which was held under the high patronage of Khalid bin Hilal al-Busaidi, Minister of the Royal Court. It was during this colorful ceremony that the officers of the Djibouti Coast Guard received alongside their graduating class the diploma attesting to their success at the academy. Diaidin Said Mamakrama, non-resident ambassador of Djibouti to the Sultanate of Oman, met the Djibouti Coast Guard trainees officers and congratulated them on their outstanding success during trainings. He praised the professionalism and seriousness of the trainees. He gave an exemplary images. For the regional scene in Ethiopia, residents evacuated due to the risks of volcanic eruptions in the Afar regions of northeastern Ethiopia.
Ethiopia showed the signs of eruption threatening the lives of thousands of residents. In reaction, authorities have decided to evacuate the civilians in order to monitor the situation more effectively and prevent disaster. The residents have to be taken to safer areas within the region so as to prevent any undesired consequences. These steam eruptions, which prompted the reaction of authorities, are said to have been occurred since Thursday from the long-dormant volcano of Mount Dauphin. The population are extremely concerned as the volcanic eruption could put many people at risk.
In Gaza, Israel continues its strikes despite negotiations in Doha. Listen for more details.
The ministry announced that 88 Palestinians had been killed in the past 24 hours in Gaza despite the resumption of negotiations for a truce. Hamas has agreed to release 34 Israeli prisoners for a list presented by Israel as part of the first phase of a prisoner exchange deal. While indirect talks between Israel and Hamas have resumed, violence has escalated in the Palestinian enclave for several days. According to the Gaza Civil Defense, at least 11 people, including children and women, were killed in an airstrike down on a house in northern Gaza. Several other strikes across the Gaza Strip in the north, center, and south have left 12 more victims, local rescue workers said.
And this is it for the news. Thanks for watching us. Have a good evening.